this channel. So today we'll be doing a video tutorial on how to use MetaTrader4 app. So in case you are new to this channel, kindly hit the subscribe button, give a thumb up to this video, and if you know nothing about MetaTrader4 app, stay tuned to the end of this video and you shall know everything about MetaTrader4. So let's link my broker demo account to MetaTrader4. So I'm using earnings. In case you don't have earnings account, I'll leave a link in the description below for you to check it out. Earnings is one of the best brokers out there. So let's move on to my earnings account to get my login details. So here's my earnings. So here's my MetaTrader4 demo account details, login details. So I'll click here to get my login. So this is my login. This is my login and this is my server. So the server name is earnings trial 2. So I'll copy the login. All you need to do is just copy the login and take notice of the server name. So let's move to MetaTrader4. So you click on this three menu here. The three menu here, you click on this menu. So when you click on those three menus, you see that log into existing account or open demo account. So we are logged into an existing account. So you click on get started. So you see this plus button, just click on it. So then you select log into an existing account. But in case you don't have a demo account, you can open your demo account here. In case you don't have a demo account to trade, you can open it here. But I have a demo account on earnings, so we are using that. So you click here to open it. So now you search, you find the broker, you type your broker name. I don't know the broker that you are using, but I'm using earnings, which I'm recommended it to you guys. So you search earnings trial 2. Yeah, here's it. So I'll paste my login, then type my password. So it's loading. So we have successfully logged in. So we have logged into my earnings demo account, Meta4. So now that's how you log into your existing account from your broker. So any broker, you can find any broker you want by just typing the broker name on where I type the server. Any broker that you are using. So in case you like your broker so much, Meta4 has it. So you just search and find it. But in case you are looking for a broker to trade or a good broker, I recommend earnings to you. So I'll leave a description. I'll leave a link in the description below for you to check it out. My demo account to MetaTrader4 app. So here are the codes. The codes of the codes to trade. So here, this is my watch list. So there are a lot of codes out there, but by default, this is what the MetaTrader4 will give you. But I've removed some and added some. We'll get to know how to add these codes and remove these codes from our watch list. But basically, this is just the watch list of the codes available at the moment. So to add codes to our watch list, we need to click on the plus button here, So you click on it. So when you click on it, you can enter the code name to find the code, or you can just, if you know the group of the code, you can search for it. So let's add a forex group. We click on it. So these codes are not on the watch list. So any code that you see here and you want to add, or any code that you want to add, you just click on it and it will be added to your watch list automatically. So let's add this code. It is added. Let's add another one. Let's add this one too. So we just added 2 codes to our watch list. We can also add a crypto group. So let's add crypto group too. Let's add Ada Cardano. So it has been added successfully. So now when you come to the bottom of your watch list, you see the codes that we just added. These 3 codes, that's what we just added. But to remove any code from your watch list, you just press on the pencil button here, this pencil. So you click on it and click on the delete button here too. Then click on it. So when you click on it, you just select the codes that you want to delete. So let's delete this code, delete this one. Any code that you want to delete, you can delete it. So let's delete these 3 codes. So after selecting them, just click on the delete button again. This one, you click on it again to delete. So these 3 codes has been deleted from our watch list. So now that's all about adding codes and removing codes from your watch list. Let's move to the candlesticks. Where do we get our chart pattern? If you want to see the chart pattern of your any of this code, where do you go? So to go to the chart pattern, you click here. You click here. These 3 candlesticks. So you click on it. So it has taken us to the USDT Japanese yen code. So this is the 15 minutes time frame chart of the code, this currency pair. So to switch to different codes, if you want to change the code to any code that you want, you just click here, the dollar symbol here, this symbol, you just click on it. Then these are the codes on our watch list. Assuming we're having more than this, all of them will display. But basically, this is what we have on our watch list. So that's what we display. So let's select gold. Yeah. So this is also the 15 minutes time frame for gold. So that's how you switch from from different code to the other time to the other code. So now let's see, how do we change the time frame in case you want to use the 4-hour time frame to analyze the market, or the 1-hour time frame to analyze the market. How do we change that? To change the time frame on the code or on the chart pattern, you click here, the clock button on top there. So you click on it. So this is the time frame. The first one is 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes in that order to the last one, which is 1 month. So now let's switch. It's currently on 15 minutes. Let's switch to the 4-hour time frame. Yeah. So this is the 4-hour time frame for gold. So that's how we switch the time frame from different time frames. So let's switch to 1 hour too. This is the 1-hour time frame for gold. But there's also another way of switching this time frame, which is very simple. You just tap on anywhere on this chart, anywhere on this chart. So if you tap on anywhere of this chart, you see this round circle, blue. So this is the time frame. These are the time frame. These are the time frames, 1 minute to the 1 month. So you just select from there. You can select from the daily time frame. So this is the daily time frame for gold. 30 minutes time frame for gold. So that's how you can switch the different time frames on the chart without. So that's how you can switch different time frames on the chart. So now let's move on to how do we add this thing, indicators to our chart. You can see that I have about 3 indicators on my chart. This one, this another one, this another one. So I have about 3 indicators on my chart. This one is MACD, and these two are moving averages. So let's see, how do you add indicators and remove indicators on the chart? To add indicators to our chart, you just click on this F button, the F button on top there. So when you click here, F plus button there. So when you click on it, these are the available indicators for MetaTrader4. Maybe there might be other indicators, but these are the only available indicators you can use. So let's add alligator indicator to our chart. Here's alligator indicator. So let's add that. So these are the settings for alligator. You can change it to suit your preference, but I'll just leave it as default. So you click on done. So this is now our alligator indicator. So let's add another indicator. So there's also another way of adding indicators to your chart. To you just click anywhere on the chart, like the way you want to change the time frame. So just click anywhere on the chart. So you see this F here, this F button here. You see the F button here. Then you click on it. So when you click on it, it will take you to the indicators menu. So you click on it to select your indicator you want. So let's add another indicator to our chart. So we are adding average true range indicator. This indicator. Let's add average true range indicator. So we'll leave it as default then. So it has added. So we now have 5 indicators. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we now have about 5 indicators on our chart. So how do you remove indicators on the chart in case you have added them but you want to remove it, or want to remove and add different ones in case you need another indicator? You can add more than 5 or 6 indicators on the same chart, but it doesn't look nice. Just only 5, but see how the chart is looking like. So let's remove 3 indicators from this chart. To remove the MACD indicator, remove this, and we remove 1 moving average indicator. So we remove 3 indicators, leaving 2 indicators. So how do you remove that? Just the same process. So you can click on anywhere on the chart and click on the F button. So these are the indicators on the chart. This one, this, and this. So how do you remove these indicators? So you want to remove this, and one of this. So how do you remove them? To remove an indicator, you just long press on it. Then click on delete. Long press, delete, long press, then delete. So now we have successfully removed these 3 indicators. So let's go back to our chart. You can see that we only have 2 indicators, the alligator indicator and 1 moving average indicator. So you can see that our chart is now looking pretty nice, and that the candlesticks too are very clear to read. So now, how do we edit the indicators on the chart? To edit them, we just follow the same process. So let's edit this alligator indicator. You long press on it and select edit. So now, these are the settings. Let's change the pixels to 44 pixels to make it a little bit bigger. Then the settings, let's change this to 15. Jaw shift, change it to 10. So let's change it to 10. So let's change it to teeth shift. So these few changes, let's just leave them as that. And you can change these settings to any setting you want. So that's how I'm just trying to show you how you can make changes to any indicator. So click on done. You can see that the indicator the settings has changed, and you can see that the space between these teeth are now large and larger. So now let's edit the moving average indicator. To edit that one, to just go to the same, just follow the same process, then long press on this indicator, click on edit. So now we want to change the period to 200. Let's change it to 14 rather. So change it to black. Let's change the color to black, then the pen is 4. So click on. You can see the moving average indicator, but it is mixing with this alligator indicator. So let me remove the alligator indicator and we'll see how clear it will be. Delete. Yeah, so this is now the only indicator we have on our chart, which is 14 moving average indicator. So now that's how you can edit, delete, and add indicators to your chart. So how can we trade? How do you enter a trade on this account? To enter a trade, you can just click on the plus button here. This button, you click on it. So this is where you enter a trade. This is the loss side. This is where you can change the loss side. You can decrease it or increase it, but this is the main loss side you are going to trade with. So this is where you determine the loss size. But these ones are just for you to increase it or decrease it. So now let's increase the loss size to 1.20. So now we want to sell gold. We want to sell gold. So to sell gold, yes, if we are selling gold, this will be our take profit. If we are selling, this one will be our take profit, and this one will be our stop loss. So we'll click here, then zero. Then you click on sell. So this will be our take profit. This one will be our stop loss. So this is where you enter your take profit, and this is where you enter your stop loss. So let's enter our take profit. We are selling, so the take profit must be lower than the current price. So let's change it to this, and then the stop loss to be 2.5. So this is now our take profit and our take stop loss. This is our take profit and stop loss. And take profit. So now we'll click on sell. After you enter your take profit and stop loss, you click on sell. But there are other ways, there are other order in the market. Maybe in case you want to do sell order or buy order, you click here and change. So maybe you want to buy at a specific price, or you want to sell at a specific price. This is where you change that. Let's enter this trade. I'll show you how to do that one too in the next few seconds. So our order is now open. Yeah. So now let me show you how to sell by limit or buy by limit. So you follow the same process. Let's say you want to buy by a limit. So you click on buy by limit. So this is the price at which you want to buy. Let's say you want if the price reaches a certain, let's say if the price reach to 117.20.00. So this is the price at which you want to buy. Let's say you want to buy at this price, but currently the market is not at that price. This is the market price. So since the market is not at your price, you just enter the price at which you want to buy and then enter your take profit. Enter your take profit and then your stop loss. So let's enter that one. 15. Then this one to be 30. So now we want to sell. So after you have made your changes or entered your parameters, you click on place. So now that's how you can. So now that we have finished entering our trade, so how can we close our trade? In case you want to close your trade in profit or in loss, maybe the way you see your trade, maybe you lose a lot of money, so you want to close it yourself. That's if you want to close the trade manually. But if you want to close it automatically, you just leave it. If it hit your take profit, the trade will close itself. Or if it hit your stop loss, it will close itself. But in case you want to close it yourself, maybe you can see that your take profit might not hit, but it will reverse to your stop loss, like what mostly happen to beginners, most of the beginners out there. So in case you want to close your trade by yourself, so how do you close that? You just click here, this button here, or you click here, you see trade. So when you click on it, it will take you to your trade. So the trade that we just opened, here is it, gold. So this is the trade we have. So how do we close it? So just long press on it. You see close trade, new order, modify order. So we want to close the trade. So you click on close trade. Then close trade with profit. So you click on it. Our trade has been closed. So we just close our trade. So in case you want to see the profit you made for the day or for a week or maybe the profit you just made. So you click on this arrow here, this button here, the history button. So this is the trade we just closed. Go. This is just the trade we closed. So I'll close these trades in the afternoon time. So this is the trade I entered for today. So this is my profit. And this is my balance. The profit here is just my profit balance, not my account balance. My account balance is about $585, which is a demo account. So guys, relax. It's not real money. So this is the profit for the day and balance for the day. In case you make losses, you see, like if the loss is more than the profit, you see that the profit will be negative in red. So that's how you can see your trade history. So But in case you want to see more, let's say you want to see your weekly trade history or your monthly last month history or last 90 days trade history, you just click here. Yeah. When you click on it, yeah. So this is today, last week, last month, last 3 months, then customize one. So as you can see, this is last 3 months. You see the losses. So you can see that as I was saying, within the last 3 months, this is my profit. So you can see that profit, but I have negative balance, meaning my losses are more than my profit I made. So you see that I lost 73.53 USDT on this currency pair, and then $37 on this currency pair again. So my losses are more than my profit. So that's why I have this profit negative balance. So let's say you want to see last month history. So for the past last month, I made profit of $85. But if you check my past 3 months, I made loss of $24. So let's check last week. So this is last week. Last week I made a profit of 4.04 dollars. So that's how you can check your different period history of your trade. But you can also sort it from here. Order, opening time, closing time, profit. So you can also sort that one from here in case you want to see the profit, or like you want to arrange them in descending order profit. Let's say you want to arrange it descending order. You see that the highest profit will appear before the lowest profit in descending order. So that's how you can also arrange it. Maybe you want to see the highest profit you made. So you can do that arrangement or that sorting to see your profit. Or you can also arrange it by the time you open it. Maybe one that you open first to appear first or appear last. So you can also do that sorting here. So that's how you can see your trade history, sort your trade history, or see your past trade history. So guys, that's all about this, how to use MetaTrader uh, MetaTrader4. So if you find this video interesting and educative, kindly give a thumb up and subscribe to this channel. Let your friend know about this video. Let the link go viral and hit the subscribe button. And I said earlier on, so in case you don't have any trading account, or I'll leave a link in the description below. You can check it out and create new account on Earnest and start to enjoy. Earnest is one of the best brokers out there. You can check it for yourself. See.